morning. I'm Pastor Carlos with the Temple of the Jedi Order. I want to share a sunrise and a word with you today. Today we're going to speak about mentors. Now, it's cold out here, as you can tell. Beautiful sunrise, the beginning of the new year. Mentors matter. The hero's journey, as told by Joseph Campbell, is a circle. It is a round flow. During this time, I think of it like a clock. Think of it as a clock. You've got your 12 o'clock, you've got your 6 o'clock, you've got your 3 o'clock, you've got your 3 o'clock, you've got your 6, you got your 9, you got your 12, and your 1. The call to adventure begins the great trek circle of the hero's journey. During that time, we meet mentors. One of the greatest symbols of mentorship that we have, we have two good ones. When we start off in the Star Wars world, is that of Obi-Wan and Yoda. They're the symbols of people, of women, of men, of teachers, of people who care, who are directly in our paths. Now, mentors, believe it or not, have been there the entire time. They've probably been there your entire life. Mentors are your elders. They just don't hold that official title. There's something weird about the word mentor in this world, in this day and age, that we can use it to span between religion, between faiths, between practices, between cultures. Mentor. They matter. Now, in the hero's journey, a mentor is the giver of gifts, is the giver of things, is the giver of help for the journey. Now, at any given time, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, a mentor can be a part of your path. Mentors matter, whether you're beginning on the threshold to call of adventure, or you're about to go down into the pit of life and stay there, or you're coming out of the pit, or you're returning. It's a process that a mentor can be there at every single part of that journey, because mentors matter. You understand? A mentor is someone who has done it. What is the it? It is that which they share. Now, being a mentor doesn't mean that you have all the answers to all the paths. That's not the case. Being a mentor is telling someone, I've been down that specific path. I've been down that road. I've done that before. Here's something that can help you down this path. Because a mentor can't go down the path with you. He can't walk with you. They can't walk with you. She won't hold your hand. They won't, because they can't. Because that's not the purpose of a mentor. A mentor is there to help you along your path. They may go through it with you. They may be right next to you in it, but they're not going to go through it with you. You understand? They're not going to. It's not their responsibility. Your story. So, mentors matter. We get gifts from them. We get encouragement. We get wisdom. We get knowledge. We get the past. We get time and effort from our mentors. Now, here's the thing. When we get back, when we get all the way fully back, circling around on the hero's journey, and we get back from this great boon of an adventure, and we get back from this great journey, and we have the elixir, we have what we found, and we have this great thing to give the world, that doesn't make you a mentor. What makes you a mentor is when you stop and you turn around and you help those who have done it before. This is a different kind of message, because the circle starts again. This time as a mentor. Mentors matter. You have to learn who the elixir's for, who the gifts are for. The shields, the swords, the cloaks, the capes, all these symbols that we give one another. Where do you get your knowledge? Where do you get your righteousness? Where do you get the things that you put on and you don and where do you get your codes, your doctrine, your philosophy? This is what mentors are for, to point us in that direction. Hey, while I was going through this, here's what helped me. That's what a mentor's for. That's why they matter. We can tell you to fly a kite during a storm. I can tell you to flap your wings while you're having problems. That's not going to fly. That's not going to get you out of your problems, and that's certainly not going to help in the real world. In the real world, a mentor matters because they've been there and they've done it. They've gone through the journey and they've brought back the boon. They've made it for themselves, the elixir. And they're sharing things with us so we can go through the journey and we can make it on the other side, not empty-handed this time. That's why mentors matter. Because when we go through things, they give us the tools. They give us what we need. They give us the encouragement to not quit, to not do the same things over and over again, to change the journey, to change the flow, to change what we're looking for, to change our focus. Mentors matter. Now, not every mentor is meant to be a great mentor. I'm not the greatest mentor in the world. I can't teach you anything. I honestly can't. I'm not that smart. But what I got is heart. And I'll tell you this much. If I've been there and I've done that, I can look behind me and I can share a story with you. And I can tell you, hey, this is what happened to me. I hope it helps. That's a form of mentorship that is a lot stronger than do as I say, not as I do. Mentors matter. So this year, as we're passing the threshold, some of us are starting new journeys. Some of us are beginning the journey and the trek for the first time. Some of us are not starting that journey and trek for the first time. Some of us are coming back around. Some of us are about to be the mentors. Now you're fixing to step over the next threshold. Now you're fixing to step into a new world because it gets a little thicker. You understand? Not everybody's going to want to listen to what Jim Crow has to say or Buddy has to say or so-and-so has to say. But a mentor matters. We have friends. We got thousands of friends. We have hundreds of friends. You can have 20 friends. You can have 10 friends. But give me one mentor. One mentor that won't go away. One mentor that will encourage someone and say, there's an end to this. Man, it sucks. Man, it'll be okay. But you'll get through it because guess what? So did I. So today, as we get together, as we share our stories, as we swap stories, as we share myths, and as we encourage one another to continue, I want to encourage you guys and girls and females and everyone around Jedi and Sith and grays and blacks and whites and browns and whoever you are, you human being, pay attention. Mentors matter. They do. I can't tell you how grateful I am for my mentors. Never quitting on me. Some of them did quit. Some of them quit halfway during the course. But that's because I didn't need them to hold my hand the entire time. And a good mentor understands that. A good mentor will sometimes kick you out of the box sometimes and tell you you're uncomfortable. That's where you're supposed to be. And they're worried about the boon. They're worried about the bigger picture, not just right now, right here. Mentors will put you out of your comfort zone sometimes because that's what they're for. They matter. And it matters sometimes what a mentor says. For those of you who are about to become mentors, we need you, Jedi. We need you now more than ever. We need examples of what can be, not of what we hope can be. We need to see that it's possible. We need to see that it's possible that good doctrine, good philosophy changes lives. We need to see that we can work together besides our titles. that we're working for the same thing. We're on the same time. We're in the same team. Force is a good thing. Force is a terrible thing. Force is a wonderful thing. Just all depends on what side you're on sometimes. But the sides come from our choices. Mentors help us to choose the direction we go in, to help us, to guide us and point us back to the things that we forget. Mentors matter to a Jedi. Mentors matter to this guy. So this year, as you cross the threshold, some of us have been there and done that. Some of us are going through the motions of the journey again. And it's not that they're picking on you. It's not that the Force picks on people. It sounds like it's time for you to be a mentor. You got it pretty much down. Oh, this is getting routine. It sounds like you need to share something. Nobody's picking on you. Force is telling you, hey, it's time to cross the next threshold. And that's what I love about being a Jedi, is there's always something new. There's always something way to grow. There's always something else to share every day. And it's neat. It's neat. So wherever you are, whether you're in America, you're down south, you're east, you're west, you're in the rest of the world, happy holidays. And I want to remind you that everything that we're doing here, everything in every order, doesn't just mean one order. In every order, what we're doing here matters. It changes people's lives. It helps them to grow and to develop into the people that they choose to be. I choose to be a Jedi, an instrument of peace. Thank you so much for sharing time, effort on me. Because it matters. Because it changes. It helps people to change and to become better. It really does. So, this is sunrise. Cross the threshold. But which one are you crossing? In every journey, there's something to cross. There's some calling. There's something. There's some time where it's time to change. The new year comes. It's new beginnings. Mentors matter. They really do. They change people's lives. They help people. They point people in the direction that they forget that they're going sometimes. We all need that help. Thank you so much, and may the Force be with you.